Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a really quick breakdown on Cody Garbrandt versus Jose Aldo. Now, Garbrandt was just on the Joe Rogan. He expressed interest in fighting Jose. I think that's a great fight. Let's get into it real quick. Okay, guys, so Cody Garbrandt, of course, former UFC bantamweight champ. Jose Aldo, former featherweight champ. Featherweight king for the longest. Absolute legend of the sport. Garbrandt went through a little slump. I believe he was fighting, beneath his level, kind of rushing things, getting into brawls, and it cost him a few fights. Garbrandt seems to have slowed it down, being patient, taking his time, and he really looks like a new, better, improved fighter. Jose Aldo, like I said, absolute legend, still in the game, still fighting top competition, still fighting for belts. He had a rough outing with Petr Yan, but, made a good account of himself in the early rounds. In my eyes, he was actually winning the fight. Then Yan worked him over, got Aldo a little bit gassed. Some of that was due to the strikes, the body shots, the constant pressure. But no shame in using to Petr Yan. Yan is an absolute beast. The fact that Jose is still competitive, still in the game, still fighting at the top, basically elite level, is just incredible. Aldo did win his last fight against Marlon Vera. Chito Vera is no joke. I mean, that's a great win. At 135, Jose Aldo looks good. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of skeptical. I feel like the weight cut was going to be a little bit much, considering Aldo had issues making 145. But he certainly proved everybody wrong. So real quick, like I said, fast breakdown, quick. How does this fight play out between Cody Garbrandt and Jose Aldo? Cardio and conditioning, I'm going to give it to Cody Garbrandt. I don't think Aldo's cardio is terrible or bad. I just think that, yes, he does tend to gas out due to his style and explosiveness. A lot of fast twitch muscles. Jose Aldo, very quick. That wastes a lot of energy to explode into strikes. And it's just like a style thing. Garbrandt, I've never seen an issue with him with cardio and conditioning. So in this facet of the game, I'm going to give it to Garbrandt. Power, probably equal. With an edge maybe to Garbrandt, honestly. But Jose has knocked out a bunch of people, so he's not lacking in power, definitely. And Cody Garbrandt, we've seen him just starch guys. Ridiculously great hands. So the power, I mean, it's really close. I might give the edge to Cody Garbrandt in the pure hands. But Jose can knock you out with anything. Toughness and grit, probably about equal. Garbrandt's a savage. Jose Aldo just doesn't give up. Ground game, pure grappling, I'm going to give it to Jose Aldo. But the thing is with this fight is that if it does take place, Garbrandt is very difficult to take down. He has a wrestling background. He's very strong. I mean, if you look at his neck, the dude has a super thick, big neck for his size. He's strong, man. He's very strong. I'm sure his core is strong. And he just has, like I said, like that wrestling skill. So if Aldo could get the fight to the mat, I do think he'll have an advantage. But will he get the fight to the mat? Doubtful, unless if Cody's hurt. Cody's footwork is phenomenal. And again, that wrestling background. So I think this fight would be a stand-up battle for the most part. Overall skill, who's the more complete fighter? I'm going to say Jose Aldo. I think he has more tools in his work shed, so to speak. I think he can pull more things out of his bag in a fight. He's got great low kicks. When he utilizes those, watch out. They can turn the tide in a fight. Aldo, great hands, kicks in general, flying knees. The dude's a beast on the feet. Has a legendary ground game. By all accounts, they say that his ground game is actually better than his stand-up. If you look at Garbrandt's skill set, wrestling background again, boxing background, so he can strike. I would say that if you have a wrestling background, you have a ground game. He doesn't get taken down. He doesn't get submitted. Even though he hasn't really displayed those submission skills in jiu-jitsu, pretty sure Garbrandt has both. But he likes to knock people out. That's his bread and butter. But overall skill, I'm going to go with Jose Aldo. Who do I think wins this fight in 2021? With all the wear and tear, throughout Jose Aldo's career, I'm going to give the edge to Cody Garbrandt. The edge. Not to say that Jose Aldo can't knock him out, because he can. But Garbrandt's fighting really smart. He seems to have changed his fight style a little bit. Like I said, picking his shots, slowing it down. And he has some of the fastest hands in the UFC, period. So I think right now it's a little bit more Cody Garbrandt's time, even though Jose is still performing great. I mean, like I said, when he fought Petr Yan, I mean, it was super competitive. I had him winning the fight early on, and he just beat Chito Vera. So if I pick Garbrandt, you know, for this matchup, it's not going to be by much. I think both of these guys could stop each other, and it's kind of like a 55-45 pick at this point. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't agree. That's okay. I would love to read your comments. But if this fight were to take place, I'm going to give the slight edge to Cody Garbrandt. I think the hand speed is going to make a difference. Garbrandt is like super explosive. I feel like when he picks his shots, takes his time, he's even deadlier. And if he has that approach against Jose Aldo, I think he would do really well. I think he would beat Aldo to the punch. But an X factor for Jose might be those leg kicks. If Jose uses those leg kicks, it's going to take some of the footwork out of Garbrandt, take away from some of his power. I don't know if Garbrandt has dealt with a leg kicker like that on Jose's level. So it'll be interesting. I don't think Aldo's going to get the fight to the mat or be able to, like I said, unless if Garbrandt's hurt. So this will be a striking affair. And what gives Garbrandt the edge, I think the clean boxing and the speed. But these are just my opinions. I'm going to go with Cody Garbrandt 55-45 to take this fight right now in 2021. Prime Aldo, I would go with Jose. But you guys let me know in the comment section, who do you think will win this fight? I actually hope it takes place. It's a great matchup. Very exciting. If this is your first time at the channel, guys, and you enjoyed this segment, consider hitting that sub button. Helps the channel grow. Like and share. Truly appreciate it. And until the next one, my friends, you all take care.